Hello everyone and welcome back to Ian's English. Today I'm going to show you how you can use the present continuous for long temporary situations. Do you know all the ways to use the present continuous? Write a sentence using a continuous verb form in the comments section below. You can do this now or at the end of the video. Let's see who's got the most interesting example. Could it be you? I look forward to seeing your answers. Here are two questions for you, and this time the questions are when and for how long. Sally is sitting in the library. When? Now, at this moment. How long for? I'm not sure. Maybe an hour or two, but I'm not certain. What I do know is it is temporary because she doesn't live in the library, and it is now because I can see her in the library. But what does temporary mean? How long is temporary? Minutes? Hours, days, even weeks, or could it be more? And how long is now? Answers coming up. Are you ready to understand and improve your English grammar? If this is your first time on my channel, subscribe down here. And you will want to watch the video to the very end, because I'm going to give you a very important tip to improve your English, and you don't want to miss it. So, listen up while I help you understand how the present continuous can talk about longer, temporary, future actions or situations. Can we all agree that we use the present continuous for situations that take place in a temporary time that includes now? I'm going to put up some examples of present continuous sentences, and for each one we have to answer these three questions. When? Is the situation temporary? And how long is the period in question?
We're having lunch with my mother. It's really good. A. When? At the moment. B. Is it temporary? Yes. I don't live with my mother. C. How long is the period? 2 hours, maybe. So, in this first case, it's very clear and obvious why we use the present continuous. Something that's happening now at this moment. So, what about these? Mark's training in Berlin this month. This is a correct use of the present continuous. When? At the moment. Is it temporary? Yes. How long is the period? A month. So, Mark's training in Berlin this month. At the moment, it's temporary and lasts a month. So, 1 month is considered to be temporary. It includes now. He normally trains in California, so obviously Berlin is not permanent. Can longer period be considered as temporary? There was a serious fire in Sarah's house. She's living in rented accommodation while her house is being repaired. When? At the moment. And it's temporary. How long for? Some months. It was a serious fire. So this means that this month and some months are considered to be temporary with the present continuous. If it is not considered to be permanent, normal, usual, it is possible to use the present continuous. Here are some more examples. Frida studies at Oxford University, but this year she's researching her thesis at Harvard in the United States. As she's still an Oxford student, her academic year at Harvard is considered to be temporary. Another example. They're currently travelling around Southeast Asia. When their money finishes, they will go home. One more example. Carmen is temporarily doing her father's accounts while his accountant is in hospital. This is another sentence where the present continuous is used for a period that is now and will continue for an uncertain period in the future. We can use these time phrases for a time that refers to the future, but includes now. This week, this month, this year, currently, for the time being, temporarily. Basically any time period that is now, that is temporary or non-permanent, and will probably finish soon.
Is that clear? Let's recap the basics. In a nutshell, we use the present continuous for temporary, non-permanent actions or situations that can last hours, days, weeks, or even a few years. So, click here on the screen or on the link in the description area below to go to my website for more information and exercises. Here is the important tip for improving your English with guarantees. The rule of 5. The rule of 5 will help you. It always works. You just have to be persistent and be consistent. Click on the screen to go to our article that explains how to apply the rule of 5 to your English learning. If you've liked this video and it helps you, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and share it with your friends. Also, I recommend doing some repeated hearing on a daily basis and a repeated hearing of a native English accent. So go to our playlists, which are expanding all the time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.